Hello petrol heads, we're diving into the world of car fuels. E10, E5, Super E5, what do they mean for you and your car? That's what we will unravel in this video. Whether you're a seasoned driver or a newbie, understanding your car's fuel is crucial. Choosing the wrong fuel can lead to a drop in performance, impact your fuel economy, and even damage your engine. Get ready to become fuel savvy and make informed decisions at the pump. The fuel you pump into your car is more than just a liquid. It's a potent cocktail of chemicals that directly impacts your engine's performance and lifespan. Using the right type of fuel ensures your car runs smoothly and efficiently. Think of it this way, you wouldn't feed a high-performance sports car the same fuel as a rugged off-road truck, would you? This is where understanding the difference between E10, E5 and Super E5 becomes vital. We'll demystify these fuel types, explaining what they are, how they differ, and which one is best suited for your car. Get ready to become your own fuel expert, able to confidently navigate the petrol station. Let's break down these fuel types, E10, E5, and Super E5. The E stands for ethanol, a biofuel derived from crops like corn or sugarcane. The number following the E indicates the percentage of ethanol blended with petrol. So E10 contains up to 10% ethanol, E5 contains up to 5% ethanol, and Super E5 has a higher octane rating. Higher octane fuels like Super E5 are designed for high-performance engines that demand greater efficiency and power. Now, let's talk more about ethanol. It's considered more environmentally friendly than petrol, as it burns cleaner and produces fewer greenhouse gas emissions. However, ethanol has a slightly lower energy content than petrol, meaning you might get slightly fewer miles per gallon. This is a trade-off for the environmental benefits. Ethanol can be slightly more corrosive to certain engine components, particularly in older vehicles. This is where compatibility comes into play, but more on that later. E10, with its 10% ethanol blend, is the standard fuel in many countries. It's often the most affordable option at the pump, thanks to government incentives. However, before you rush to fill up with E10, it's crucial to check your car's compatibility. Older vehicles, particularly those manufactured before 2000, might not have engines designed to handle the higher ethanol content. Always refer to your owner's manual, or check with your manufacturer to determine if E10 is suitable for your car. Next up, we have E5 and Super E5. Both contain up to 5% ethanol, making them suitable for a wider range of vehicles, including older models. E5 strikes a balance between cost and performance. It's generally more compatible than E10 and offers relatively good fuel economy. Super E5, on the other hand, is the premium option designed for high-performance engines. Its higher octane rating ensures smoother combustion, maximizing power output and engine efficiency. However, this performance comes at a price, literally. While it can be tempting to opt for the super fuel, it's essential to assess whether your car truly needs it. How do I know which fuel is right for my car? Consult your car's owner's manual. It's the Bible for your vehicle, containing a wealth of information, including the recommended fuel type. Look for sections related to fuel, often labeled fuel recommendations. You'll find clear instructions on which fuel types are compatible with your engine. If you can't find the information in the manual, you can usually find the manufacturer's fuel recommendations on their website. Fuel compatibility isn't just about following the manufacturer's recommendations, it's about understanding why those recommendations exist. Older cars, particularly those manufactured before 2000, might not have engines designed to handle high ethanol blends like E10. Ethanol can be more corrosive to certain materials used in older engines and fuel systems. Newer cars are typically built with materials that can tolerate higher ethanol blends. Another crucial factor to consider is your engine type. If you drive a car with a turbocharged engine, you'll likely need a higher octane fuel like Super E5. Turbochargers are designed to force more air into the engine, increasing power output. Using Super E5 in a turbocharged engine helps prevent knocking, ensuring optimal performance. Even if your car doesn't have a turbocharger, using Super E5 might still offer slight performance benefits. Choosing the right fuel for your car is about more than just cost or convenience. It's about protecting your investment. Take the time to understand your car's specific requirements, consult your owner's manual, and make an informed choice at the pump. Using the right fuel is like giving your car a healthy diet. It can make a world of difference. Now that we've covered how to determine which fuel is best for your car, let's move on to the pros and cons of each fuel type. Let's start with E10, the fuel that often takes center stage due to its lower price point and eco-friendly aspirations. The most significant advantage of E10 is its affordability. It's typically the cheapest fuel available at the pump, thanks to government incentives. Adding to its appeal is its environmental edge. The higher ethanol content in E10 means fewer greenhouse gas emissions compared to petrol-heavy fuels. However, E10's affordability and eco-credentials come with a couple of caveats. Its lower energy content compared to petrol means you might see a slight reduction in fuel economy. You might find yourself filling up more frequently, which could offset the cost savings in the long run. E10's compatibility with older vehicles can be a concern. If you drive a classic car or a model manufactured before 2000, it's best to steer clear of E10. Next in line is E5, often considered the middle ground option that strikes a balance between cost, compatibility, and performance. One of E5's key advantages is its wide compatibility with various vehicles. Unlike E10, which can be problematic for older cars, E5 is generally well tolerated by most modern and older vehicles. E5 also delivers decent fuel economy, falling somewhere between E10 and Super E5 in terms of miles per gallon. While E5 might not be the cheapest option at the pump, its price is usually not significantly higher than E10. This makes it a reasonable choice for those who prioritize compatibility and want to avoid potential issues with older vehicles. However, E5's environmental impact isn't as pronounced as E10's due to its lower ethanol content. Now let's talk about Super E5, the premium option designed for drivers who demand the best performance from their engines. The standout feature of Super E5 is its higher octane rating. This means it burns more efficiently and is less prone to knocking, which can be particularly beneficial for high-performance engines. If you drive a sporty car or a vehicle with a turbocharged engine, Super E5 can help maximize power output and improve acceleration. You'll likely experience smoother acceleration and potentially even a slight improvement in fuel economy. However, this performance enhancement comes at a cost. Super E5 is the most expensive fuel option among the three. While the price difference might not be substantial for occasional fill-ups, it can add up over time. If you drive a regular car without a need for high-octane fuel, using Super E5 might not provide significant benefits to justify the extra cost. So which fuel type comes out on top? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best fuel for your car depends on a combination of factors: your car's age and engine type, your driving habits, your budget, and your environmental considerations. If you're driving a modern car that's compatible with E10 and you're on a tight budget, E10 offers a good balance of affordability and environmental friendliness. For drivers who want to play it safe with compatibility and prefer a middle ground option, E5 provides a reliable choice. And if you're behind the wheel of a high-performance machine, Super E5 is your go-to fuel for maximizing engine performance. Understanding the pros and cons of each fuel type empowers you to make an informed decision. For many of us, daily driving involves navigating the urban jungle, battling traffic jams, and tackling short commutes. In these scenarios, fuel efficiency and cost-effectiveness are often top priorities. If your daily commute primarily consists of stop-and-go traffic and short distances and your car is compatible, E10 might be a sensible choice. Its lower price point can help keep your fuel expenses in check. However, if you're concerned about the compatibility of E10 with your vehicle, especially if you drive an older model, opting for E5 provides peace of mind. E5 offers a good balance between compatibility and fuel economy, making it a suitable all-rounder for daily driving. When it's time to escape the city and embark on a long-distance journey, fuel efficiency becomes even more crucial. On the open road, where you're cruising at higher speeds and covering greater distances, even a slight improvement in fuel economy can make a noticeable difference. In these scenarios, E5 or even Super E5 might be worth considering. E5's compatibility with a wide range of vehicles and its relatively good fuel economy make it a solid choice for long hauls. If you're behind the wheel of a high-performance car, Super E5 can enhance your driving experience. Its higher octane rating can lead to smoother acceleration and potentially even a slight improvement in fuel economy. Section 3. Unleashing the beast fueling high performance. For those fortunate enough to own a high-performance car, fuel isn't just a necessity, it's an elixir that unleashes the full potential of their mechanical steeds. These cars are designed to deliver exhilarating performance, and their engines demand a fuel that can keep up with their thirst for power. Super E5, with its higher octane rating, is the undisputed champion in this arena. Its ability to resist knocking and burn more efficiently under high compression makes it the ideal choice for high-performance engines, especially those equipped with turbochargers. Using Super E5 in a high-performance car ensures that the engine can operate at its peak, delivering the neck-snapping acceleration, precise throttle response, and spine-tingling exhaust notes that these cars are renowned for. While Super E5 comes at a premium price for those who demand the absolute best from their high-performance machines, the enhanced performance and engine protection it offers make it a worthwhile investment. Section 1. Switching fuels, a smooth transition. Now let's say you've decided to make the switch to a different fuel type. Perhaps you've bought a newer car that's compatible with E10, or maybe you're trying to squeeze out a bit more performance with Super E5. Whatever the reason, it's essential to transition to the new fuel gradually, especially if you're moving to a fuel with a higher ethanol content. Don't just drain your tank completely and fill it up with the new fuel. Instead, start by adding a small amount of the new fuel to your tank, perhaps a quarter or a third, along with your usual fuel. This allows your car's engine and fuel system to acclimatize to the new fuel blend gradually. As you continue driving, keep an eye on your car's performance and fuel economy. Listen for any unusual noises, check for any warning lights on your dashboard, and monitor your mileage. If you notice any significant changes or issues, consult your mechanic to rule out any potential fuel-related problems. Remember, your car's engine is a finely tuned machine, and even slight changes in fuel composition can affect its performance. A gradual transition allows your car to adapt smoothly, ensuring a happy and healthy motoring experience. Section 1. Fueling your knowledge, powering your drive. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to navigating the world of E10, E5 and Super E5 fuels. Remember, the best fuel for your car isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. It's about finding the right balance between performance, cost, compatibility and your driving habits. Before you hit the pump on your next fill-up, take a moment to consider what you've learned. Check your owner's manual, think about your driving style, and weigh the pros and cons of each fuel type. A little knowledge goes a long way in ensuring your car gets the fuel it deserves. Thanks for joining me on this fuel-powered journey. Remember to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel for more car-related content, and share it with your fellow petrol heads. Until next time, drive safe and keep those engines humming.